What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm gonna show you the T-Rex method I'm using for the Zen event. So as you guys see right now, I have 8 pets already on my garden, and the first one's gonna be the tranquil dragonfly, and this is actually really good. And as you guys know, every 5 minutes the dragonfly turns 1 fruit gold, and when it comes to the Zen event, that's actually really good. I think with the dragonfly you get 2 more points, and I also put the pet shard on top of the dragonfly. You could get it from the shop, and basically every 25 minutes a nearby fruit finds inner peace, applying the tranquil mutation. And honestly, this one is really good. I mean, at some point I want to have 8 of them in my garden, because I think, for example, if you somehow get 8 dragonflies and they all have that pet shard, it could be really overpowered. But of course we do not have it, so we're gonna have to work with this. And I have 1 triceratops to constantly give me back my fruit, and it does it every single 3 minutes. Yeah, every 3 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, that second passive ability is really good. It has a 50% chance to do it again, and it's pretty noticeable too. And of course, right now the best thing we have is gonna be 6 dinosaurs. I already had, I think, 3 of them, and I had to trade for 3 more. So getting a T-Rex right now might be a little bit difficult, but it's definitely possible to get. And if you have a T-Rex, do not trade it, because you guys need it for the event. And I believe the event's gonna start in 1 minute. So what I like to do before the event begins, I use my magnifying glass and I start looking at every single fruit. As you can see, this one has a celestial mutation. I'm gonna leave that one. This one has frozen, celestial, almost all of them have it. I guess overnight the event was going on. Alright, tranquility just started. It's gonna give my fruits a mutation. So while the event is going on, you can take out your cleaning spray and start removing mutations. That's why with the magnifying glass, I could check everything. Like for me, I really don't care about the celestial mutation, so I'm gonna spray everything down. Because when it comes to the tranquil mutation, we want to focus on that one more. Because if you guys are not sure why, it's basically the T-Rex passive ability. Let me show you. Every 20 minutes it devours a random mutation from your garden, then roars, spreading that mutation of 4 other random fruits in your garden. So on your fruits, if the only mutation you have is tranquil, it's only gonna focus on that and spread it really fast. And I promise you, with 6 T-Rex, it goes all over really fast. But check this out, you're probably wondering, why is my bone blossom over here? What I like to do with the bone blossom, I grab a magnifying glass and I check every single bone blossom to see what they have. As you can see, this one has no mutation, and this one has the windstruck mutation with a tranquil. If I check this one is windstruck, clay, frozen, tranquil. If I check that one, it's bone blossom, it has nothing on it. So basically what I do, I leave 1 fruit on the bone blossom and do not collect it. So look at that bone blossom, let's pretend it has a tranquil mutation, right? I'll leave that one and collect all of these fruits. So every single fruit in my garden does not have a mutation, and then when the T-Rex uses the passive ability, it's gonna grab the bone blossom's mutation and spread it to everything over here. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about. So basically we're using 1 fruit to spread that mutation all over our garden with the T-Rex, and that's why it's important to have cleaning spray. And that's why I remove the cleaning spray to focus on the tranquil mutation, because we want to spread it as much as possible. Now to do this, you don't have to use a bone blossom, it could be any kind of fruit. Sometimes I'll use a bamboo instead and plant it somewhere randomly, and I'll try to get the tranquil mutation on that. But also keep in mind, if one of your prismatic seeds has a tranquil mutation, you could use a T-Rex to spread it on the bone blossom. So I mean, what you could do, you could collect these fruits and wait for it to spread by the T-Rex. And I think right now I'm going to collect all of these. You really want to isolate 1 plant and then use it to spread the mutation, is basically what I'm saying. And you want to use all your prismatic seeds. I know some people save them, but now's the time to use them. You definitely want to use everything prismatic, divine, and mythical. But I feel like for me, since I have a lot of prismatics, I'm just going to use those instead. Especially if you have sugar apple, because sugar apple is really good. This is the pet shot I was talking about. That's the one I have on my dragonfly spreading the mutation. And normally with this method, if done correctly, I can make like 1,000+ points an hour. And I also have a second account doing this, so I make a lot of points. And with this method, I also farm a lot of eggs. Right now on this account I only have 3. Yeah, I think I've opened close to like 30+ eggs. And the T-Rex are about to trigger the passive ability. Let's see what they spread. Oh, the wet mutation, and they just spread the celestial mutation. Oh man. Well, at least with this you're gonna make a lot of money. Alright, I think now I'm gonna collect all my fruit. And also, because we're using prismatic fruits, having the harvest tool is gonna be really good for you, because trying to climb up all the way up here is gonna be really difficult. Not only difficult, but really annoying. But before I collect everything, I'm gonna look for a fruit with a tranquil mutation, and it has to be by itself. Alright, as you can see right here, look at that beanstalk. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to move it over. I'm gonna put it over here, and I'm gonna favorite also so I don't remove it. Alright, let's favorite it. And now with my harvest tool, I'm gonna collect all the fruits. You're basically resetting your garden doing this. You're trying to remove all the mutations, even the bone blossom, remove it. Alright, that should be it. I collected all my fruits. And by the time the T-Rex passive ability goes off, the triceratops already like put all the fruits back. It's gonna do it at least like 5 times. I mean, also if you want, you could actually collect the dragonfly. Like I'm gonna pick it up and I could put another triceratops. So if you don't have a dragonfly, you could do that instead. 2 triceratops. It's gonna bring back these fruits really fast. And whatever I collected, I'm gonna go donate it. So take all of my fruits, and they almost max it out. but for this example, I have the beanstalk right here with the tranquil mutation. So we're gonna try to spread that one instead. So let's say, for example, while trying to spread the mutation, an event begins. So let's say it starts raining, right? And you realize some of your plants are getting wet. With the cleaning spray, you could remove it. You really want to try to make the tranquil mutation the only thing in your garden. And once you get in that rhythm of having that mutation only, you're gonna make so many points. But I think at some point, I might start putting down divine fruits. And I think I'm gonna do that right now. So we're gonna put down 10 pepper seeds. And then after that, cacao seeds. How many do I have? 17. I have 17 cacao seeds. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea I had that many. But yeah, the more seeds you have, the better. And I mean, so far so good, no events. And in 10 minutes, the T-Rex should use the passive ability. Let me try to get a Zen egg. Hopefully it's possible. I'm telling you, I get most of my eggs from the tree itself. And yes, if you didn't know, you could get the eggs from the tree. So maxing it out is really good. You should be able to get like 15 eggs per hour doing this. Of course, you have to do this method correctly though. Oh, look at this. The bamboo has a windstruck mutation. So to prevent my T-Rex from focusing on it, I'm gonna spray it. And now it should be gone. Yes, it is. And you guys have to remember also, this beanstalk right now is the only one with the mutation. And as you can see, the event is not affecting it. And what you could do, you can start cleaning all these fruits, getting rid of all the mutations. And also, I'm gonna be honest, this does cost a lot of money. Buying the harvest tool and the cleaning spray could stack up a lot. Alright, so far so good, the mutation is still there. Alright, hopefully I didn't miss one. The T-Rex is about to use the passive ability. But like I was saying, I'm gonna put down a godly sprinkler for it. And they should be almost done actually. Yeah, 66%. Some of these sugar apples have the chill mutation. They almost got away from me. You just have to be sure they don't have it. It's not really that big of a deal, but if you want to be efficient, you want the T-Rex to focus on the tranquil mutation. And I'm gonna be honest, you could go hours without ever seeing an event. And those are probably the best times. And I think all these plants are done growing. So the T-Rex is about to spread it really fast. We got 2 more minutes. Let me check my bone blossom. Oh, that one had a different mutation. No way. What about the 4th one? Okay, they're all clean now. I didn't even realize that. I'm telling you, you gotta look around everywhere, make sure nothing has it. But yeah, that is pretty much what I do right now to spread the mutation. And I'm telling you, with this method, you make a lot of eggs. And I'm pretty sure that's what everybody wants. Even my inventory is full. That's how many eggs I've hatched so far. My other account has way more. And also, if you have a bunch of divine and prismatic fruits, you can sell all of them. And look at this, 5 million shekels. I think before I've made like 3 billion. So you could definitely make a lot of money just trying to reset. But I think it might be better to separate my fruits, because I think if I have more space to see what's happening, it's gonna be better. And I'm not gonna lie, having an empty garden is gonna be so much better, because you actually want to see your plants. There is also one more thing you guys could do with this method. If you guys want, you could get 8 giant ants and collect all your fruit. The only reason I don't use giant ants, because with the T-Rex alone, I make so many points. I'm actually at the point where I have 100 seed packs on all my accounts. And on top of that, most of my accounts have a lot of eggs as well. So if you think you want more points, go ahead and use the giant ants when collecting your fruit. You will definitely make way more points, but I think for what I'm doing right now, I don't need it. Like I said before, I got a lot of seed packs and eggs already. So giant ants are really good if you want to get more points, but I think for now, the T-Rex is really good for me. Alright, that should be good enough. I can see a little bit better. But that is exactly how I get a lot of points and eggs. And make sure to stock up on the harvest tool and cleaning spray. And hopefully by now you guys have a lot of money. And even if you don't, by doing this method, you make a lot of money as well. The only thing you cannot do is restock the shop, because let me show you. For me to restock the shop, it costs 8.2 billion shekels. And I mean, I could do it, it's fine for me. But for some of you, it might be a little bit difficult doing that. Look, 16 billion, I could do it again. So if you can't do that, I wouldn't suggest doing it at all. Just focus on getting the mutations on your plants and collecting them and donating them, because eventually you'll make a lot of money doing this. But for the most part, yeah, make sure you guys enter my giveaway from yesterday, because soon I'm gonna announce the winners. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, that's too close.